Hey guys, we're Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com on a nice morning in June of 2016. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little cranky today. Had a 16-hour day yesterday and we're out here at 8 o'clock in the morning shooting video on another boat, and I still have 2 more to get to today. So I'm going to try and get to the point on what we have here. Very, very nice vessel. 2007 Key West 2020 dual console. With a Suzuki DF150, obviously a 4-stroke, hailing with under 100 hours. Once again, everything that we're showing in this particular video is going to be included in sale. Right down as showing in the last picture in front. The optional items, everything is as is. And also, please don't take my word for anything. Hire a surveyor, mechanic, and obviously sea trial is always available when a vessel is under contract with a deposit on an approved offer. So here we go, 2007 Key West 2020, as you guys can see, and on the starboard side exterior of the hull, we look pretty clean as you can get. You're going to have, obviously, from wear and tear over the years, a couple of nicks and scratches here and there. In fact, I'll show you guys right up here on the rail. You got just extremely minor cosmetic cracking, which is standard on these types of vessels. Let me just get up on that real quick. But nothing, you know, the key to the video here is so you guys can kind of get your walkthrough instead of just kind of running around looking at vessels, and also tire kicking. Save my time and save your time. As you guys can see here, and I'm going to get into this a little more, you kind of see a little bit of a discoloration, actually matching color. And as I'm going to move over to port side of the vessel, I'm going to show you a couple of things. The seller had a situation a little ways back with a discourteous boater, rough current at a ramp, and kind of misjudged his trailer and kind of came in on port side. And what ended up happening was, and in fact you can kind of see an indication, these is just a minor little scratches here, but if you take a look, I want you guys to see this. Now that's actually the same color, but being that you've already had fading, so it's going to kind of have to blend in after a little bit. Right in this particular spot here, and right up through there, they had basically about an 1/8 or a 1/16 of a little bit of scratching or gouging from the other vessel. Kind of ended up kicking in, back end turned out, and then they just kind of came in and boom, boom, boom. No structural damage, just cosmetic. But basically, and this is the type of thing also, if it's gonna be something that offends you or bothers you, then just cross this vessel off your list. It's not going to be up for discussion. It's not going to be up for discounting. The fact of the matter is, you will have this vessel in the water, and you'll pay me no mind over time. But what we did want to make sure, and actually my fiberglass guy actually kind of tried to get that perfectly smooth, which he did, just matching those colors with a little bit of rough, but over time through detailing it'll all start to blend in. That's just actually fresh to the last week or so. So anyway, I wanted to kind of get that out of the way, so you can, like I said, either it's no big deal to you, or you can just cross the boat off your list. Me, I have the boat in the water, I would care less. So, especially due to the rest of the condition. Quick note, obviously, we live in the south. You're starting to get a little bit of fading on the back end of the engine cowling and lower unit. Serviced last season, and the vessel has very, very rarely used. The sellers just don't have the time. Noting trim tabs on the vessel right there. And what we're going to do is, I've been through the bottom of the boat, really up by the keel. You can see standard, basic scratching for coming on and off the trailer. I do want to make one note as we get in right here. You can see, and hopefully the GoPro's getting in there for you guys. I don't want to get this little camera. You got a little bit of chipping right there. So, which I tend to do on my boats, daily. So anyway, just keep that in mind. The goal here is obviously you can see what we're looking at, but we do want to point out the negative because those are the things you're going to be looking for when you come in person. So we're basically just going to get that out of the way, and we're out of the way. So what I'm going to do is move forward into the vessel. I didn't put the bimini up. The bimini is in excellent condition, and so we're good there. And I'm going to pop up and in. You guys just bear with me as I bounce in the boat. Ooh, I'm in. Ooh, stretched areas I didn't really want to there. All right, moving forward into the bow area. Thank you. Moving forward into the bow area, you know, we can see cushions in or cushions out. If you're going to go fishing, keep them out, or, you know, with them being in, you can see everything is in great shape, and you have plenty of storage. Everything's cleaned all the way through. Just really, really nice shape. Remember, this is 2007. So, I mean, for conditions, you know, if you guys, especially out there shopping vessels, you can see that it's been kept up. Cushions, covers, and most of the stuff have actually been just kept in the garage. In this particular model, I like the bow rail on the front for kids and comfort. I do like this design here, which is giving you some side seating as well as forward seating, but also fishing capability up on the deck, especially if you want to throw a cast net. Walk through windshield, as you can see. Passenger side, we look good. Also, helm, good. And side cushion, good. Material, no rips, no tears. Everything is just in really, really nice shape. This is actually, if you guys can see, this is removable. So on those days of fishing, leave it in the garage. On the days of family fun, you know, bring it with you. And actually, looks, I just thought about this. Might be even something you can prop down on the sandbar real quick and, you know, kind of sit on that, although I don't know if I'd do that. Anyway, moving forward and moving on into the vessel, you guys can kind of see the gauges. It comes with an EchoMap 50S. That's a Garmin. You got a Uniden Atlantis 250 handheld VHF, just in case you get yourself into a situation. Now, the stereo is not working on the vessel. In fact, it hasn't worked in a while. You know, the question is whether it's just a fuse and or the speakers. To me, the speakers look to be in great shape. So that could be just a wiring issue, a fuse issue, could be just the speakers, could be just the stereo. Probably if I had about an hour with the boat, I could get that situation worked out. You know, marine stereos, that's a little bit more expensive as a Sirius, but I could pop a marine stereo in there. You know, you guys know they're $99. In fact, I just saw a sale for a 4-set and a marine stereo for about 160 bucks at West Marine. So you do have a little bit of fading on the display panel itself. And also, as normal for most vessels, your miles per hour gauge is not working. Very few really do after the first year, but everything else is up to speed. And we are also have Lenco trim tabs on the vessel. So overall, you have a real nice situation here. I do want to point something else out that is actually a little bit of annoyance. You guys can see on these side cushions right now, the seller has got them clipped in, and also with some Velcro, you guys can see the couple of the clips broke. So you're going to need to get a couple of those so you can secure it a little better. You got that forward on one, so just, you know, it's from people climbing in and out and you're kicking the seat. It's, you know, for a lot of vessels it's a problem, but a couple of clips there should get you up to speed. Obviously the side cushions are in great shape. So overall, really, really clean, really nice vessel, very low hours, sweet Suzuki engine. The trailer is in excellent condition. Basically your services are up to date as need be. And, you know, the vessel's priced accordingly. And also, I do want to point out, there is a lien. The seller has a lien on this vessel. We're going to list the boat. You know, you guys can see the list price. I just want to be straightforward from the get-go. One with a lien, you know, you're going to have a standard turnaround on titles. Bill of sale will be issued. Titles will come after the fact, as it is in most cases, or buying from a dealership. And on another note, there's very, very little wiggle room. You know, the seller is motivated and wants to work with people on this, and I will be the intermediate for that. But unreasonable offers or offers deemed below a certain value will not be entertained. So we will work with you a little bit on the vessel, but she's so clean, she's so nice, you know, minus your little repairs there. Beautiful engine. So Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com, trying to give you the best depiction I can, and obviously trying to get this sold for my client. So Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com, wishing you guys a great and safe boating day, signing off with a 2007-2020 DC Key West, under 100 hours, DF-150, sweet trailer, and you guys are good to go. You are turnkey, ready for the water. Rob signing off.